Hi, and welcome back to Bali Today. So my guest now is a really interesting woman, and her name is Anna Michielan. Have I said it right?
Yeah, right.
Michielan. I'm working on it, but it's all right. Now, Anna, you're Italian.
Yes, I'm Italian, and I've been in Bali for a long time.
How long?
I came first time in 81.
Oh, okay. I was still in high school? No, 71. I was in high school. Fantastic. How? What brought you here?
Well, someone telling me about Bali, and
Yeah.
so feeling a strong attraction to it, and my first trip to Asia.
Oh, wow.
So I came first to Bali.
Great.
And after that, I started trading, and just Bali changed my life. I come to live in Bali in 93 when I had my son that grew up here. And I've been here most of my time, more here than in Italy, actually.
True. Isn't it funny when that happens?
Yeah.
I know with my kids, we got to that point where we realized when we got off a plane in Bali and felt like we were now coming home.
Yeah.
That was the difference, rather than, we're leaving Bali again.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations. Longer than me, You're a legend compared to me. I'm only 7 years or something.
It's
Very
okay.
short. Now, Anna brings us a really, really interesting subject, which is Anna is a designer of healing jewelry, some of which I'm wearing, and of course what you're wearing is your design as well.
Some of it I'm wearing too.
Yeah. So how did you get into healing jewelry?
Okay, so all humans have some issues to deal with, from work, relationship, achieving what they actually want in life. And so
desire.
anything that can help, like in the case of nature. The nature gave us this amazing tool, like the crystal world, the mineral kingdom, that have been used for ages from different civilizations for their healing properties. And so I used to design jewelry before, fashion jewelry. That was beautiful, but it didn't have a real meaning.
Just in terms like silver and gold.
Gold and stones. I always been
Right.
fascinated from stones. And then when I changed my focus, I started to study the mineral kingdom and the property of the crystals. And so I started designing jewelry for that purpose.
Okay, for instance, I think a great example, but you can teach me
Exactly.
a lot more, is that right here on your throat, you're wearing the malachite.
Yeah, malachite and azurite, which is a stone that helps for stress situations. So I'm wearing this one.
Like talking to me.
Then, it's been a bit like embarrassed with this situation. I thought I may as well wear some lapis and turquoise that helps for communication, the throat chakra. Then I'm wearing this crystal belt that I've been wearing throughout all my creation process.
Yes.
Because it brings clarity.
Okay.
Voila, so actually every crystal has got some property that it carries with. And by combining them, what happened is I design jewelry that has healing purposes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, also, this ring, I've never seen anything like this. The word I know is geode. Where you have a big ugly rock, but if you crack it up, you find there are all these lovely little crystals. And yet,
inside,
you've designed a ring out of it. I don't know how to do hand modeling of rings, darling. But maybe we can see that. But what does this bring into my life right now?
Well, this brings protection into your
there
life.
you go.
Yeah. It protects you and gives you clarity in the same time and absorbs negativity around you.
Oh, well. That explains so much about today, yeah? All right, and what else?
Well, if you do some research, you can find out that actually crystals were used throughout the ages in different civilizations for their healing power.
Oh, okay. I only know like the Disney version, the Disney version in Atlantis or something.
But voila,
So,
you see Atlantis,
Yes.
Lemuria, there were ancient civilizations that were actually using crystals for healing kingdom.
This is a whole new subject for a lot of people who don't have any... So speak to us as if we're children, darling. How did you, first of all, come into this knowledge yourself?
It came out of a crisis, actually, doing design, doing fashion, I was making beautiful things, but they had no meaning. And
jewelry just in silver and gold?
Yeah, mostly always semi-precious stones. Yes. I always like to use semi-precious stones.
Was this a family thing, or this is what you'd studied for?
I did study for, yeah. I did the School of Art in Vicenza, which is one of the biggest centers of jewelry in Italy. I did that when I was young, and then because when I came to Bali, I started trading. I put that knowledge on the side, and I was trading with Bali for many years with everything that Bali offers, from handicraft, silver, furniture. I ended up with antiques.
Okay. So you were one of the exporters.
Yeah, I was an exporter,
okay,
in fact,
okay.
for many years. And then when I came to live in Bali, when I had my son, and I decided to have him growing up in Bali, as Bali kids live like kings.
Yeah.
As you know.
Shh, don't tell mine. Don't tell mine that.
Well, I decided to have him to grow up in Bali, so I started to think about what am I going to do now that I live here. And being Bali, the island of the artists, I thought, which one is my art? And my actual art was beading. I learned from a Venetian threader the art of beading. And so I started to do that, and I was doing fashion, as I said already, but when I changed my focus, I started to study the crystals, and I found out all their properties.
Yeah.
And at that point, I started to assemble different crystals for their property and design healing jewelry.
Thank you. So are they available here? I'm just curious, where did you find the materials?
I'm going to Hong Kong regularly,
okay.
or I'm going to India or Thailand. I'm going to source my materials.
Yep.
Mostly from Hong Kong, China, and yeah, and I produce here. I have my girls that are fantastic. I couldn't do without, because they learn my art and they make it even better. As you know, the Balinese are very talented people.
Absolutely.
And so what I do, I actually design the malas or the jewelry for their properties.
Well, I'm wearing one of your pieces,
also.
And it's so funny because I haven't seen it yet. You know, I'm running around and I don't get to see myself. And but I do know that, I don't know, we should take a vote. You guys, am I communicating effectively today?
You know what I call this?
They're not going to say.
This is what I call Nefertiti, because you actually look like an Egyptian queen.
Well, yeah.
You know?
I'll have to find a mirror somewhere, or I won't believe you. Okay, yeah. And anything else? What else?
So you know, like let's say, for example, this
yep.
is an amazing piece because it's made from a meteorite.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little slice of meteorite in between the crystals where it's filled in.
Can we get a? Here you go. You put it here, and we'll see if they can come in close.
It has some stripes and lines in it, and it's actually giving a lot of strength.
Okay.
A lot of power.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I'm wearing it. And since when I put it on, more than a year ago, I wear it every day.
Okay. Well, I get that way with jewelry. I never want to change. I just want to wear the same things all the time. But what I'm aware of the chakras, for instance. You know that.
Okay. One of the pieces that I do is for balancing the chakra.
Oh, okay.
It's a bestseller. It's a 7 chakra balancer.
Yeah.
And that's the one that also my friend incorporates in the clothes, the 7 chakra.
I saw that in the gift shop here at Desasine, the idea of wearing clothing that has the precious stones on it.
Yeah.
So which is yours? How does it balance the chakras?
Well, each stone that is selected is actually working on different chakra, and what it does is actually balancing the chakra, and it's been made for that, and it's programmed for that. So when people actually read the card that comes together with the jewelry, and bring to their awareness what is the piece they are wearing, what it's for, they actually enhance the power of it. Because as you know, that we create with the power of our mind by reading the property of it and becoming aware of it. You just empower it.
That's true.
So I have feedback from people coming to me and telling me how amazingly they feel by wearing the jewelry. By wearing the 7th chakra or whatever other mala is made for.
I've always loved that word talisman.
Yeah.
In that sense, there's some power in that word, isn't there?
Yeah. I do design some talismans.
Yeah?
Yeah.
what I think I need.
Yeah, for
I need
protection,
that.
for
Okay.
yeah, mostly for protection.
Now, also, you have your designs are available here at Desicini, but you have a relationship with Desicini yourself as well, don't you?
Well, I'm coming for yoga sometime. I love the place. For me, it's a bijou, like we say. You know, I love the art that you see all over the place. It's a very special place for me.
It's funny to know it's only 5 years, because it has that quality of being a bit of old Bali, doesn't it? This is what people used to come to Bali for all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I love the art, because I was dealing with art myself, so I just love the place.
Oh,
so I'm very happy that my jewelry actually is sold here, and
we
support each other.
That's true. That's lovely. Anna, you did great. It
Thank
works.
you.
It works. I wouldn't have known you were nervous at all. We've got to take a little break now and come back. And Howard is supposed to take me somewhere to do yoga. I'm all dressed for
the yoga class.
Yeah. Are you doing a class this afternoon?
No, I'm busy. I cannot. I'm a busy person. Yeah.
I might have to be all by myself. You must give me something to wear so I won't be nervous.
Just go ahead with the 7th chakra.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So in the break, I'll get ready for yoga.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks to you.
It's great.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you.
No worries.